Joe Zikas from YoChicago.com. I'm in Tinley Park this morning with Jim McClelland Jr., also known as Jim Mack.
Yes.
From the Mack Companies, and today we're looking at the Mack Estates Division's premier property.
We are. Welcome to 6 Athena Court in Tinley Park, Illinois. We're here at our Mack Estates home. The outside is extensively landscaped and hardscaped. We sit in proximity on the 8th hole of the golf course. The lot itself is over an acre. This is the former home of former NBA player Antoine Walker. He built this home in the middle of around 2005. The original sales price on the home was $4.1 million. It's approximately 12,000 square feet above grade, with another 4,000+ square feet in the lower level below grade. This home is fully refurbished, as you'll see when we do the walkthrough. The interior available for $1.8 million, obviously less than half of the original price, and significantly lower than the price to rebuild the home. The cost of reconstruction is well over $3 million as it sits now.
Let's go inside. We've moved into the pool room. We've been joined by Jen Mack.
Yes.
And who's in charge of redecorating the home, I take it, right?
Yes.
And Furman Saucedo is with us also. And the star of the show, of course, is Chase.
This has been our favorite part, is bringing the pool back up, because it's a nice selling feature of the house.
One question people are going to have with a home on this scale is, how does it work as a family home?
I think it's a great family home, as long as you have an intercom system or a paging system, because you can get lost in here. Okay. But it's got plenty of bedrooms and plenty of bathrooms for each kid, and the yard space is really nice.
Oh, good, Chase. Good job.
Chase just nailed Jim with the hot tub jets. And fortunately, right next to the pool and the hot tub, we have a locker room.
Yeah, obviously this was set up as the locker room. The whole idea of the pool and the pool area was to make it self-sufficient. So when entertaining in here, family, friends, there's a full kitchenette with a sink, refrigerator in the locker room. Also set up for entertainment center. TV, the speakers are all hardwired into the system with iPod docks throughout the house. So it's kind of nice to just be able to come in here, take the family. Frankly, it's the best part of the house for us. We spend a lot of time in here. I only live a few miles from the home, so I've been here with my nephews, my son. We just come in here and enjoy ourselves both with the hot tub and the pool. These are the various trades and workers here at the house trying to get it up to snuff here. We have about 4 weeks left in the construction process. One of the things we were just talking about is value. And one of the things you can't get around in building is square footage. It's expensive to build. A house of this caliber certainly is more expensive than most, as everything is custom built out. There was no expense spared in any of the areas, even down to the small things. Like you look at the Baldwin locks. The Baldwin locks on the doors are $1,200 lock sets. Why? Because they last for a lifetime, obviously, but it's just indicative of the kind of quality and style that was put into the home that we're refurbishing and bringing back to its original glory.
And we just entered a grand foyer, and we're going to take a look at some of the large public rooms that we have here.
This room was just set up as an entertainment room, another fireplace, custom mantle with a library off the rear of the room. Believe it or not, this area was carpeted when we took control of the home, which we couldn't understand because the hardwood itself is a high quality, beautiful hardwood kind of accenting the bookcases in the library. So we've brought this back, and it's obviously not finished product, but indicative of what it will look like when it's done.
We're going to head back through the foyer, past the large powder room.
Here is the formal dining room. So you can see it's set up just off of the kitchen, as you would expect. Here would be the main entertaining room, family room. whatever you would call it. You can see that it's has custom bookshelves as well as for your TV. Flat screen is what it's set up for, obviously, as most people would do these days. With another fireplace and custom mantle on the columns and plenty of square footage. Okay, here we are walking into the breakfast areas, kind of sunroom, kitchenette. Can be used for a number of purposes, obviously, mainly for eating. Off of the kitchen, and you can see it's got the view of the golf course and also to the deck with a walk out through the deck. And as we walk through there into the kitchen, you can get an idea of the gourmet kitchen that was designed here. The twin Sub-Zeros, Thermador for your stove, all granite, custom built-in cabinets. All the plumbing in the home is growy. Okay, here we are at the butler's pantry. You can see it was designed to be able to still do food preparation, have enough storage and capacity along with the sink in order to do those things without actually going into the kitchen. Also, there's a wine cooler there and also just a regular beverage cooler in the butler's pantry. As you see when we walk through the butler's pantry, flowing directly into the formal dining room and then to the front foyer, it's obvious in the home design that it was set up for entertaining, and essentially the end product shows that they were able to achieve that goal as rooms flow from one another and can certainly accommodate a large number of people. We'll go upstairs so I can show you the master suites and the bedrooms. You can see, again, part of the entertainment aspect of the home was to have the grand foyer with the staircase and the chandelier, retractable, both to set down so you can do cleaning at the ground level. The actual motor for that is upstairs in the attic, and the hallway, which connects all of the living quarters, which are all centered here on the second level.
And a balcony here, again, great for entertaining. People can flow out onto that.
Double walkout, and it connects from here at the grand foyer walking and goes all the way to the master suite, which also has a walkout.
Let's go look at that master.
Let's do it.
We're on a safari trek heading back to the master.
That's for sure. That's kind of the theme of the home. Obviously, with the square footage being large, there's always hallways and space to travel between rooms. Here we are at the master suite, the way that the master suite was designed. Besides having the best view of the house overlooking the clubhouse at Odyssey Country Club, as well as the golf course. There is a big custom fireplace here with the entertainment piece above it, which will be ultimately the flat screen TV. Alongside of that is the sitting reading room, as you'll walk through here and see again with the view of the golf course. So for relaxation time, coffee, sitting, maybe in the winter months, whereas in the summer you'd go right outside to the balcony. His and her walk-in closets. Get to that in a minute. And flowing through to the master bath. Master bath, everything in here customized. And obviously, the tile work, you can see the mosaics and the high-end fixtures. The nice thing about being a former NBA player's house is the fact that all of the amenities are large. A shower as well as a bathtub, almost a full whirlpool tub because of the size of it. As you can see, the shower also large.
And high.
And they didn't cut corners on anything. One of the nice things in the construction of the house is all of the tile and all of the work was done all the way up to the ceiling. So they weren't trying to cut corners in any of the areas of construction in the house. And as I stated before, we're bringing that back to its former state. We have his and her walk-in closets. This is the her side, always a little bigger for the woman, as you would expect, with more clothing. At least that's how it is in my household. She's also, they have it set up here for a little makeup area or just a dress area. There are two laundry facilities in the house, which is kind of nice. I know that in my house, we've got the washer and dryer set up off of our master bedroom, which this is, and it's very nice, convenient in terms of where you're actually creating the majority of the laundry. So to have it upstairs is very nice, and there is another facility and full hookups down in the basement. Okay, here we are in one of the many bedrooms in the house. The way the home is designed, the majority of the bedrooms are all up on this level. Most of the rooms are set up similarly, and that is they all have their own full bathrooms, which flow into another walk-in California closet for each room, as well as the actual bedroom itself. Most of the rooms also have a study nook in them, but the square footage, the layout are somewhat similar. And the rooms on this side of the house, of course, have the view of the golf course overlooking the basketball court and hole number 8, as it were. Walking up to the third level of the home is a full finished area. Basic layout is for storage, playroom, bonus room. It's about 700 square feet, and also off of that room is access to the upstairs mechanicals for the furnaces, and there's further storage up through the closet access here on the third level. Here we are at the lower level of the home. As I stated earlier, 4,000 square feet. I'm here with my executive assistant, Chase. Chase has been here throughout the redesign of the lower level. The lower level itself obviously has a lot of square footage, but we decided once we took control of the home that we wanted to make it more efficient for the next purchaser of the home. So my wife Jennifer came in, looked at the layout, and decided that there were a number of major changes that she did want to make to the lower level, starting with the room that we're in now.
A couple changes that I wanted to make was the original basement had a hair salon, 3 sinks, and we thought that's probably not very practical for most home buyers. So what it was missing down here was a kitchen area. So we decided to make this area into a kitchen. There was also a dry sauna here where the closet was. So we combined the 2 spaces and got a nice space for a little kitchenette, which will be fully functioning with refrigerator, stove, microwave, dishwasher, and a little island. The main staircase down to the basement. We came down the back one. And this is the main staircase, which is quite impressive when it'll be finished. The basement originally had a wall through here. It seemed like a lot of small rooms, so we decided to eliminate one of the walls so that we could have one giant great room for entertaining rather than a lot of little spaces down here.
Here we are in one of the many mechanical rooms in the home. Obviously the backbone of the house is in most homes, providing your heat, your hot water, your electricity. Here at 6 Athena there are 7 furnaces throughout the home, all of which have been recently replaced, all with humidifiers. Also, you can see here in the background we have twin 100-gallon hot water tanks with instant heat, and all the low voltage in the back, which is being reconfigured and just redesigned for all the new pieces in the home.
So you're pretty much redoing everything in here and bringing everything up to snuff.
Everything. A house of this stature is going to require that all of the different parts and pieces of the house work as if it was built yesterday. So that is our goal, that when we back out of this home, that it truly is turnkey, that you can come in and have to do no maintenance on the home. Here we are in the garage. Not much to see at this point, just because we're using a staging area for storage, but enough so you can see where it's a 4-car garage, all separate bays, and fully finished and heated, as you can see, with 2 heaters keeping it warm year-round, and you can get access both to the pool and to the main home from the inside of the garage. Obviously you can see the basketball court was set up for somebody who really enjoyed the game. The surface itself is conducive to playing outside and also being able to stand up to the elements. Myself, being a basketball player, this would be a great feature for me and for my nephews and little maniacs running around behind me. The rims are adjustable, and he's got the light set up for night play. we've customized it right there. Some people might say that looks like a W for Walker. We say it's just an M for Mack.
It's an M for Mack.
Right.